think Hoodle senses something. Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies? Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Hmm?
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
Guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
What should I fix today?
Wasabi.
Rice! Ice cream!
Meat! Caviar!
You guys aren't helping. Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Shionne, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Dahna master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. Wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Guess I misread the landing. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
Don't get careless!
Shield. Calamity. Don't tell me!
Dance in the wind!
Okay.
Air thrust! It's a duel of the arts! Air thrust! Searing flame!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Air thrust! Air! Here! Now I am a portal! Watch and throw! Air thrust! Air thrust! Eat dirt!
Armor won't save you!
Go! Negative air thrust! Reload! Air thrust! Take it!
Stay calm.
It's weakened!
This
One's mine! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is healing! Air thrust!
I don't know what I'd do.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Now! While it's reeling!
Take it down! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! If it's in the sky, it's mine! You get the...
I'm ready! Shuddering wind!
Don't mind if I do!
Rising falcon! Bloody take this!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! In here! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Goodbye, your savior! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Blah, blah, blah! Searing flame! Air thrust! Mega red! Blah, blah, blah! Field! The waters of the blah, blah, blah magic! Turn away! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Got it! Never chance!
They smite with blackened
This
blade!
one's mine! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust!
Negative gate! I'll smash you!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Art requires complete focus!
Begin! Eat dirt!
Illuminate the dark! Come Goodbye, savior!
Try this!
Come on! You get the jet! Air thrust! Here, let me help.
Tornado drive!
Orange seal!
Forward up! It's over!
Dance in the wind! Don't mind if I do! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the jet! Air thrust! You get the jet! Air thrust! I can do this all day!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me. Can't get out of
Here's
this.
evil!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind! Magic is there!
Armor won't save you.
Air thrust! Air thrust! Where are you going?
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on one another?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Can't be happening!
Stay away from my friend!
Dance in the wind! Air
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight. Rising Warburn!
Reload!
Soaring Light Spear!
I've still got the fight!
Not
Being
today!
interrupted.
Healing circle!
Thanks,
Air
Shionne.
thrust!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Air
Do better.
Back into the fray! Magic is there!
Another incantation ruined. It's in your hands.
Air thrust! I'll bring you back! You get the jet! Air thrust! You get the jet! Air thrust!
It won't end like this.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance!
Now you see what I can do.
Air thrust! Enemies immobilized! Dad! I'll heal you all! Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death to death! Resuscitation! I'll heal you all! That's gonna smart. I can't heal you forever! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, 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 that's air thrust! Here! This one's mine! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Denied.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
No further.
Dance in the wind!
Their arts were interrupted.
I'm sorry.
Here. Now you see what I can do.
You have to hold on!
I'm on it!
Look sharp! Going in!
Eat this!
Going in! Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life. And done.
Good to know my training is paying off.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? I'm drenched in sweat.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Days like this are made for fishing.
Days like this are rather loud.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah! Seriously?
Hey! search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just damaged from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Divine Savior! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Anything in honor of
Freeze Lancer! A chain between heaven and earth. Fire, complete focus! Mega Ray! Divine Savior! Here goes! That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Air thrust! Alphen! Astral Energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done!
I'll face you.
Here's a healing orb!
Eater.
Magic advance! Face the Freeze Lancer! A chain between heaven and earth!
Finish it.
A whale
In an instant. Impact block.
Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
What?
Oh?
What? Yes! Just great. What?
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
Yes!
What?
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. And leave me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, At the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harrows.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
Ugh.
Hmm.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Guess I misread the landing.
Let's see what you've got.
healing circle!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
hiding something big you want
Back into the pain between heaven and earth!
I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
I'm on a roll!
This one's blood!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mirage!
Air thrust!
Is this as valuable as I think it is? Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Yes.
What?
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed.
We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dahna.
Not just into Dahna, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dahna is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shionne? Shionne?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you 2 not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dahna, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dahna's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dahna's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
You guys want to rest here?
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there...
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shionne. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Air annihilation!
Insects should stay on the ground.
I never miss!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit
I've been hit with Shionne. Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Came between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine savior!
Rising Wyvern!
Here goes!
in a bind?
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, 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 magic! Air thrust! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine savior!
You're mine!
Sorry.
You'll pay for that! You're mine! This one's mine! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Take this!
I still got some fire left in me. Here, let me help. I'm ready.
You're mine!
Can you take it?
This one's mine! Attain the arch requires complete focus!
You're mine!
Here's a healing art!
Resonate with
What would I do without you? Divine Stage Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Only getting started!
Time to let it rip!
Annihilation! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Bloody
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! This one's mine! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What a friend's for.
Magic
Depend on them.
Air thrust!
You're right.
You get the gist.
I'll bear that in mind.
I'll pick you up.
No further!
Dance in the wind! I'll bring you back Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, 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 magic!
Another incantation.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, 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 magic! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Begin!
Dance in the wind!
From beyond!
Air
Imbue
thrust!
this vanquished
Dance in the
foe
wind!
with love!
Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! I'm on a roll!
Everlasting dust!
You fight better at it.
What I do
Further away, the better. You and I both.
Blackened blade! Here I come!
Divine Stage! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! Hit!
Begin!
One last dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, 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 air thrust!
Your arts are really incredible.
Stacy. You, I can use them.
Then I promise you I'll always be here.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Bathed in blood! Rending you a
Blah, 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 air thrust!
on your knees!
You
You picked the wrong... It's wide open!
It won't escape
Thanks
me.
for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
I never miss! Dance in the wind!
Soaring blast!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Finish it!
Alphen! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Take this!
A chain between heaven and earth! By the power of a wailing banshee of lightning! Divine Sage!
Can't get out of this!
Purge malevolence! Arcane world!
Rising Falcon!
A chain between heaven and earth!
You may be strong, but I'll never back
A
down!
chain between heaven and earth! Here's the evil! A wailing banshee of...
Now you see what I can do!
A scream,
Divine...
rending you apart!
Take it! Mom! Graviton field! Going out! Mega ray! Don't leave me alone here. Primed and ready! Better! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! This one's mine!
It looks like we made a
Divine
mess!
Stage Dance in the wind! A chain between heaven and earth!
Bloody howling!
A wailing Enemies immobilized!
No further!
Dance in the wind! Air
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind! Air
I can carve through armor!
The enemy's reeling!
Complacency is the root of carelessness.
Point taken. Stay sharp, everyone.
Just what the doctor ordered. I'm out of ammo. What's the Tiger Blade? Lion Power! Tiger Blade! Divine Savior! Dance in the wind! Going in! Denied! Magic is there! Air! You're on! Tiger Blade! This one's mine! Searing Blade!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Sorry. Just as the doctor ordered. I never miss. The enemy is going all out. A chain between heaven and earth. Here I go. You're mine. Searing flame. Reload. Glacial divine savior. Dance in the wind.
I'm ready!
Alphen.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah, I guess I will.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Sure. Just great.
Well, anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients, though. Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Seriously, I'll fix you food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Shionne, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm. Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Got it!
Right.
Okay, off we go.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Yeah, it'd probably mess us up good.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. I'm not so good with airborne targets. Air thrust! The flashing part's their weak point.
They smite with black cover.
Hands in the wind! Air thrust! The chain between heaven and earth. A whale!
Nothing gets by me!
Hear me! Flame of shadow! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Freeze lancer! Hear me! Burning strike! Close one! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind!
Burn!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine savior! Healing circle! Slipper marksman! Magic is there! Air thrust! Healing!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Shionne.
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Here's another!
Here I go. This one's mine!
Illuminate them! You made quick work of them!
I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve, young
Holy
lady.
Lamb! I hope to see them sometime! Hear me! Lightning condemned! Burning sword! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! A chain between heaven and earth! Divine save! A chain between heaven and earth! First aid!
Dad,
I couldn't make it in time.
Radiant light! Here's a healing art! First aid! I've still got some fight left in me.
Rising focus!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Blind!
Air thrust! A chain between heaven and earth. Take this! Amazing. Divine savior! Magic Azam! Freeze Lancer!
It's wide open!
You get
won't
this.
escape
Freeze
me.
Lancer! Ready. Where are you going?
Rising wyvern!
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine savior! Fire's a passion! Force in this flame! Sharpness! Fire's a passion! Force in this flame!
Now I can let loose.
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I'm all stuffed up! Magic Azam! Air thrust! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! A chain between heaven and earth! Freeze Lancer! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Rising phoenix!
Divine savior! If it's in the sky, it's mine! I never miss! Hearth malevolent! Arctic waterfall!
Rising wyvern!
Freeze Lancer!
Armor one! Knock it into next week!
The waters of
Rising
magic
wyvern!
is there!
Soaring light spear!
Tidal wave! A chain between heaven and earth! Alphen! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Glacial spear! A chain between heaven and earth!
Negative gate!
Freeze Lancer! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Might with
There!
black and blade!
Divine dance!
Execution!
Dance in the wind!
Rising
Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust!
Burn!
Air
Negative
thrust!
gate!
Annihilation! Searing flame! Blah blah blah! First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
to stop you dying?
You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death to bed!
Shattering pieces!
Here, let me help!
Rising
First
wyvern!
aid!
Resuscitation!
Searing tempest! And that's my will!
Such unadulterated fury.
I'm ready! I'll bring you back from death to bed!
Deity!
Resuscitation!
Begin!
There! How's this? Watch it! I never miss! I'll bring you back from death to bed! Resuscitation! That's gonna smart.
Now you see what I can do!
Divine stage! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust!
Far enough!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
We got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Hearth malevolent! Here's a healing art! First aid!
In a bind?
Rising wyvern!
I never miss!
On your knees!
Such unadulterated fury.
Look sharp, everyone!
Hearth malevolent!
Can't end here!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Arctic waterfall! I can't heal you forever! Hearth malevolent! Blah blah blah! That's here's the evil! Freeze Lancer! Freeze
Rising
Lancer!
wyvern!
I can carve through armor!
Rising wyvern!
Negative denied!
Here! Dance in the wind!
Rending you
Air
apart!
thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Magic! Air thrust! Blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah!
Everlasting
Divine Arch requires complete focus!
rending you apart! Make it rain! I'm ready!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang! Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
I think it's safe to rest here now. Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well... Hey!
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
One more!
Ready to go!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Cyclone!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Ready to go!
Finish it! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
There! Got dance in the wind!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
This one's mine!
Here I go! Dance requires complete focus! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Air thrust! Air thrust! Flame of fury! Burning thrust! Here's evil! Spring blazer!
They smite with blackened blade!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahna master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahna master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelagian?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Come one, come all! You're mine!
I can feel you where you stand.
Here I come!
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more
Prepare to
left.
be sealed,
Right.
though.
No time to hold back.
Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less mocking, more doing. You get the death.
I'm ready!
Do it, the death.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Let's refrain from losing. You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shionne.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shionne in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shionne exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shionne or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Winds of heaven! Burst forth! Burning strike!
Glacial spear!
I will
shatter any steel!
Freeze lancer!
A whirling circle!
Got
Winds
fires!
of heaven! Unstoppable! Let a marksman handle it! Thanks so much!
All yours!
Dance in the wind!
The enemy wields Argon too.
You'll soon see about that!
Here I hope there isn't food.
No, I've never seen Shionne actually look flustered.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really... They did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Hi, Hoodle!
Resonate with the earth! Eat dirt!
I'm only getting started!
Rending you apart!
Where are you going?
Demon Fang!
Divine Fang! Are those Arceus masters?
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold
They're all
back!
coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Sweet dreams!
Stand back. I'll
You
trip it
fight
up.
better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
That extra training paid off. Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Ants, you got company! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'm ready!
Is that statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Looks like you came to our rescue here.
Why didn't they just sit
Astro, Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than
I'm
done!
ready!
Alphen, astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! The chain between heaven and earth! A wailing bounty of light!
Your wind won't save you from me.
Here on Dahna.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome.
Airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Not so
I shall ensure
You
you
fight better
survive
at a
this.
distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Burning strike!
Bloody
Here
hell.
goes! Radiant blast! Here!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Lightning! Downfall! The flames will roar!
Rock and red.
Burning strike! The magic is there! Burning strike!
You get the gist. Burning strike! Blah, blah, blah. Burning strike! Reload! You get the gist.
I'm ready!
Air thrust!
Rending you apart! Thanks, bloody!
Why'd you heal me?
I'm ready for the next battle.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Let's see what
Between
you've got.
heaven and earth. Hear me! Flame of steel!
Eat
A
dirt!
wailing banshee of lightning!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Stalagmite!
Clear the lancer!
I'm ready! Bloody burning
The
strike!
flames will roar! Burning
Rising
strike!
Wyvern!
Magic is in! In here!
You're on!
Leave the
You get
ensnaring
this.
to me.
Fire!
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Dance in the wind! Air
Double
thrust!
demon strike!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! The close one! Don't get in my way!
Evil.
The flame magic!
I'm not done!
Seems about right to me.
Coming through!
Purge malevolence! Radiant
Stay calm.
waterfall!
I shall
Freeze
provide
lancer!
assistance.
A whirling struggle!
Reflect on that.
Winds of heaven! First force!
Mega ray.
Cyclone! A whirling struggle!
Let me help.
We
Winds
turned
of
the tables on
heaven!
him.
First
There are
force!
still more left.
Right. No time to...
Blow them away!
Glacial spear.
Pierce evil!
Rising Wyvern!
Negative
Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Back to air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shionne's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shionne?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dahna they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dahna, they're shooting it back down to Dahna as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shionne and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.